Interesting developments in the heavyweight division. Usyk has been ordered by the IBF to defend his title against the mandatory Hrogvic. Usyk has made it clear the next fight he wants to have is against Tyson Fury for undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. But since this new development, I don't know if that's possible. I mean, if he wants to fight Tyson Fury next, he's going to have to give up the IBF belt, which if he does, the top contenders for that belt is Hrogvic and Andy Ruiz. But Andy Ruiz is fighting Deontay Wilder in a WBC eliminator for the right to be Tyson Fury's mandatory. So that would leave a possibility of Anthony Joshua fighting Hrogvic for the IBF heavyweight title next year. Interesting. Just like that, Anthony Joshua could be fighting for a heavyweight title next year. The big question is, what is Alexander Usyk going to do? Is he going to extend his career by one fight and fight Hrogvic, who's his mandatory right now? Is he going to petition the IBF to let him go with this unification match with Tyson Fury? Or is he going to vacate and Anthony Joshua and Hrogvic will fight for the IBF title? I tell you what, that Eddie Hearn is a slick rascal, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Whatever you want. When I say I don't want to fight Mexican, it's because I represent Mexico. And that's why. But I don't care. I fight anybody. And I fight my entire life anybody. What do you think? I don't want to fight with one Mexico or Benavidez. But look, I hear his dad talking a lot of shit. But look, he's accomplished nothing. One single champion, Anthony Dirrell.
Canelo is right. Benavidez Sr. continues to talk. He says after his son beats down Caleb Plant, Canelo will vacate the title. He will not fight his son, David Benavidez, because he does not want to lose. That's not it. He also says if Canelo does not fight his son, he will not be considered one of the greatest Mexican fighters ever. That is a very strong statement from Jose Benavidez Sr. Canelo will not be regarded as one of the best Mexican fighters ever if he doesn't fight David Benavidez. Now, I can understand how some people think when it comes to Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. Even though I disagree with it, they say if Terrence Crawford does not fight Errol Spence, it will affect his legacy. But Canelo is already regarded as one of the best Mexican fighters ever, four-weight champion, undisputed champion. Him fighting David Benavidez or not fighting David Benavidez is not going to take that away. Is it a fight I want to see? Yes, it is. And like I said in other videos, if David Benavidez destroys Plant, if he beats Plant worse than Canelo does, the people will demand the fight. And what Canelo say about the people should get what they want. If they demand the Benavidez fight against Canelo, I think Canelo will make it happen. But I think David Benavidez has to take care of business first, because a lot of people feel that the Plant fight is a 50-50 fight. And by far, this is the best opponent David Benavidez has faced, and him and his dad should not sleep on Caleb Plant. In the last video I had about Tom Brown, of Tom Brown Promotions, who promotes the PBC fights, said they offered Canelo $100 million to fight Jamal Charlo and Errol Spence, and Canelo turned it down for Bivol and Triple G. Those are not my opinions. Those are facts. That statement came out of Tom Brown's mouth, not mine. Some Canelo fanboys thought I was going against Canelo, and actually I was on Canelo's side on this one. And some Errol Spence fans thought I was lying about what their own promoter said. Bottom line is this. Al Heyman was using Errol Spence as a sacrificial lamb to bring in bigger paydays for the PBC, because Canelo could generate that money itself. He does not need the PBC. The PBC needed Canelo, and Errol Spence was a sacrificial lamb. He got a lot of money, but Canelo would have beat the dog shit out of him. Bottom line. Anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beezy, I'm gone.